Hello there and welcome back to Arm's Length Painting. Today it's the sort of newsy thing I do every week. It's going to be quite a short one this week because I've been really bloody busy. I was trying to do the Aragorn video, but that's all gone to pot because I've actually got exams coming up and they are slowly killing me. Anyway, on to slightly happier news. We've got some Games Workshop news. It isn't the fact they're going to reprint Cursed City, so this will probably be a slightly sour note, this video about Games Workshop, although let's see if they can sweeten the deal a little bit with some lovely new models. First up we have Beast Snaggers. It looks like we're getting the first look at some of the actual models, I believe, that are on foot at least. It's an orc. I must admit, I don't see a massive difference from the actual main orc boys models. I think they're meant to be just slightly beefier boys, but I know people have said that they've got rid of a lot of the sticky out bummy pose, but I'm not massively convinced. He looks like he's leaning forwards to me. It might just be the angle. I mean, I dare say his back's probably a little bit... It's got to be straighter, hasn't it? He's not got quite as much of a squat going on. So he's going to be taller and a little bit tougher. I mean, it's a fine model. There's nothing wrong with it. I quite like it. It looks like the average orc boy. But I wouldn't say it's a massive divergence. But I guess maybe they're not. I don't think they are meant to be a massive divergence. I've got a feeling that at some point we're going to see a Warzone book that has these orcs in it. And they're going to be like maybe toughness... No. Strength 4 boys? But then they'll be the same as knobs. And you couldn't have a snakebiter boy being the same as your knob now, could you? Your knob has to be superior. So maybe they're planning to change knobs? At least I think knobs are strength 4, toughness 4. They were when I used to play. So I don't know. Or maybe they're going to have slightly better weapon skill to represent it. I'm not sure. All I know is I quite like the models. Some bits do look stupid. Like, say, these. Like, what they just look like little barrels. I know they're not. Hang on, are they pre-drilled? Or are they just been done on this model? I like the idea of them. I don't know if they do pre-drill barrels. I know Space Marines aren't. But overall, it's a decent model. There's nothing wrong with it. But there's nothing that makes me go, oh wow, I must buy it tomorrow, to be honest. Because I still like the standard orc boy. Maybe I'm weird. Warhammer Underworld. We have a new Mad Mob, a new war band. Now, I do like the idea of them, although being 25 quid for 4 or 5 models tends to make me struggle a little bit. They are some pretty nice savage orcs, to be honest. He's tried to become a Terminator. And then you've got this one here, who's a proper shaman. I do like them. The Uruks, as they're called now. They are pretty cool. I do like the models, although I don't know what I'd use them for. They could make, I suppose, these could potentially be like snake biters, knobs. If you replaced his axe, it'd be pretty good. But then what is the point? You might as well just buy a pack of knobs. I like the snake. I wonder if he would proxy for, what's he called? Old Zogwart, who is a completely nutty orc. Weird boy that grew up in a big nest of vipers and came out strangling them. But yeah, nice models. I like them, but I don't really have a point for them. I mean, I like the idea of Underworld as a game system being these little battles. It sounds like a good idea, but I don't think I'd really play it. I guess it's a bit like Kill Team, isn't it? But a bit more of a board game. I don't like the board game side. I like the Warhammer side. Pre-orders. Be'lakor is available to pre-order right now, and they'll probably have about 3 for your entire country. Let's see if I can still pre-order him. Let's have a look. Is Be'lakor still... He's already out of stock. Whoa! Why the hell are these... Why the bloody hell are these sold out online? They're a pre-order. The whole point of a pre-order is I pay for it now, and then you make the bloody thing and send it to me. I don't like... What pre-orders should never run out of stock. Pre-orders should go to, we've used our initial stock, we are now making more, but it will be, say, a month, 2 months delay, which is reasonable. The books, I understand this going out of stock, because these are limited runs, and that's acceptable, because this is the same book, just that looks nicer. It's a limited edition version. That's fine. It's alternate cover. The Blazing Cavalry. I love the Tzeentch models. I don't know why. I don't even like Tzeentch particularly. I'm a Nurgle player. But look at them. Aren't these little fiery things just cute? The pink horrors, the blue horrors, and the little fiery horrors. Oh, Atrazan leads a cavorting band of demonic pyromaniacs. I'm in. I don't know what I'll do with the models, but I'm in. I mustn't buy any more models. Oh, the Khaderan Overlords. I don't like them. It doesn't gel. I know they're dwarves and they're high tech, but no. Give me my dwarf with his big heavy plate armor and a big axe, please. Thank you. And like some black powder stuff I'm fine with. Like the Warhammer dwarves are a perfect tech level. This too far, and the model's just too metallic. So they're pretty much all like bronze and silvers. I don't like them, sorry. Lizardman. These are cool. They're the same beast, and it is the same beast underneath, but they're nice models. I like them. I like Lizardman's aesthetic isn't really matched by anything else in like fantasy war playing, is it? Like who else rides massive lizards into battle and is lizards themselves and is basically an Aztec civilization? Lovely. Oh, is this more Nighthawks? They look like more Nighthawks. Yes. Nighthawks, the entire range is just bang on, to be honest. I like the whole range, and this is no exception. These are funny little things, like their little. They almost look like they're wearing Sisters of Battle thing, like the battle corset they wear underneath. But yeah, they're nice models all round. He's okay. He's got a bit of a sort of towel look going onto his face. I don't know why. And I'm not the massive fan. I quite like the aesthetic of we've tried to tie him down and he's just wandered off. But I also don't like the aesthetic of him having this much metal on him. I don't think you get away with painting that ghostly either. Like this bit's fine, but this just looks too heavy. Yeah, oh, that's why this. I thought this was like all poking up, but no, it's just because he's landed. It's an alright model, but it's still a Stormcast, and I've already said my piece on Stormcast, I think. In fact, I'm not the biggest fan. New merch? Who buys t-shirts with Games Workshop? Why don't you just walk around about going, I'm a nerd. Marnius Calgar's was a comic? Bloody hell. And Fallout Wasteland Warfare is getting an update. It's going over to New Vegas, which is by a lot of people's reckoning the best Fallout game ever made. I must admit I haven't really played much New Vegas. They've added Caesar's Legion and some other bits, which I can tell you Caesar's Legion and the NCR and the Hoover Dam bundle, as well as new rules. I've played Wasteland Warfare. It's a decent game. I don't like the fact that you have to measure things out with like special rulers that are essentially just inches but have colours on them. Just give me the distance in inches. And also the fact that it involves quite a lot of tokens. It's a lot fiddly than Warhammer, which is saying something really. The model's alright. I've not seen them painted. I've not played this for painted models yet. Let's have a look, see. Let's zoom in on some. You know, it's not very zoomable, is it? But I do like the Fallout aesthetic, like the power armor. That's very much not zoomable. But yeah, if anyone's played it before, it's a decent game system. Pretty nice models. Maybe worth a punt if you don't want to play Warhammer but want something that's a smaller scale but still quite fiddly. And then, sorry, Bolt Action is a game system that I've been excited about for ages but never actually played particularly. But they have released a Jagdtiger. Jagdtiger? Jagdtiger? I'm not a German. But it's a Tiger tank destroyer shell essentially with a whopping great 128mm Pak 44 anti-tank gun. Basically, you see that tank over there? No, sir. Well, the one that's a smoking wreck? Yeah, that one. That was an IS-2. To be fair, I don't think there's much 128mm Pak wouldn't go through. I must admit to being a big fan of World War II sort of stuff anyway. And I'm quite excited to pick up Bolt Action at some point. I've not got around to it yet because I spent too much time playing Warhammer and other things, and I've got no one to play it with. But I will someday. I always tell myself that. Whether I will or not is a different story. What else have we got? 1066 miniatures. Do you need some more medieval miniatures from Kickstarter? Baron's War, Robin's hoodies. Yeah, why not? Let's pick up some 1066 miniatures. Good set of models. I like them. I think I've mentioned these before. I remember looking through this one. But yeah, the Kickstarter is now out. Just thought you might want to know. So that's all from me, and I'll see you next week. Bye!